Okay, this is our test xbee configuration. You can see we have two xbees, this one and this one. And they're both hooked up to serial ports on the computer. This one is hooked up to the AVR that will actually be running the xbee control. So I'll go through a couple of the commands that we have here for the xbee interface. So some of these commands, a lot of them don't take arguments. So the ping command, for example, we get the system time back, and that's just the milliseconds since the microcontroller had been turned on. We also have same sort of thing. We can get IMU data, we can get GPS data, we can get mechanical, engineering data, and all through those simple commands. So some of these commands do take arguments. So for example, this is one command which hopefully will be useful, the echo command. This command is just E followed by a string, and that string is then repeated by the xbee on the other side. So this will be useful, hopefully, in repeating a message from one vehicle to the other by way of the balloon. Finally, I want to show you the commands that take arguments, which are numbers which are being used to set variables within the program code. So these are a little bit more critical that we get the right values, so it's very important that we have error detection, and we need to make sure that these arguments don't get corrupted as they're sent to the balloon. So one of these is the sleep command for the audible beacon. So we can send that command, and then we send a argument followed by the bar character followed by another argument, the same argument. So the idea here is you repeat the argument twice, so there's less likely a chance of there being corruption or something like that in the transmission. Send the command. You can see that the audible visual beacon got told to sleep for 10 seconds. So you'll see that if we do this here and we say 100 seconds and then we say 10 seconds, you get an argument error. The command is not set. In addition, we have the ability to actually change the automatic interval which the position reports are coming out at. So this is done with T. So we can do T 10 seconds. And you'll see as soon as that got set, we got a, because of the way the intervals work internally, we got a automatic position report. So these position reports will continue to come out at every 10 seconds until we change that interval again. So some of these arguments have to be checked for corruption, or all of them are checked for corruption. Some of them have to be checked for a range. So if we try to set the interval to 1 second, we get an argument range error, indicating that the data was received and it was correct and it was not corrupted, but the range is out of value. The value is out of range.